What's like your bug bounty story? I've heard you made a lot of money, like you just said. You made about 710,000 in 3 months. How did you start, and how did you get where you are today?
So the way I started was I found a bug, a SQL injection bug in Verizon Media. And Verizon Media was just got popped. They just started their bug bounty program itself.
Yeah.
And I just stumbled upon this SQLi. And then I said, let me find if I can replicate this across various different domains. And at that given point in time, I was not enrolled into any bug bounty program. I did not even know Verizon Media bug bounty program exists. I was about to give this finding free of cost to Verizon Media. And when I reached out to them, they said, hey, by the way, we have a bug bounty program. Why don't you go through that? You might get something as a result of this. So yeah. I filed the report, and I got $50,000 for that particular one finding because it was in 5 different domains. And I'm like, this is cool. I'm getting $50,000 just for identifying something that I already know. So I started like finding more SQLis within different domains in Verizon Media. And I found 15 or 16. There was a domain that they had, and I took down the entire domain through SSRF, XXCs, and SQLi injection. So that's how I got into bug bounty. But my stay there was very short though.
At this point, were you already working as a security engineer? Had you already done like certifications, etc.?
Yeah, so no certification. I still don't have certifications from a security standpoint itself. Yeah. I don't think certification is going to be the gold standards that anyone is looking for. It's the skills, right? Understanding the framework, understanding how you would be able to create abuse cases for that particular framework itself is more important in my eyes. And that's what I did even during my bug bounty journey as well. I was just curious about how things work. And then that curiosity, the next layer to that curiosity itself was, how would I put threats associated to that that framework that I already have learned about? So a good example of that is Google works in a certain way. It has a search engine. My curiosity was, under the hood, how does it work? What kind of an algorithm are they using for identifying relevant information? If you're looking for tardy, how does it know that it's this tardy that you're talking about? I think so, right? So that's where my curiosity kind of took better of me. I started like doing research on it. And then we create abuse cases for those things that we learned, right? And that is like the second layer to the attack. With Verizon Media, the same thing happened. I understood the framework. Then I started putting the abuse cases itself. And those abuse cases started paying me money from a bug bounty standpoint.